Good morning, boys and girls. Today is Wednesday, April 29th. So, welcome. We're going to start with our application problem. So, make sure that you have the one that says Lesson 13 application problem before we start. So, make sure that you have a pencil because we're going to read and underline. If you need time to get your materials ready, go ahead and press pause on the video and press play whenever you're ready. Okay, so let's start. We're going to read and underline. Ready? Julio read 6 books this week. How many books did he read this week? Get ready? Yes, 6 books. Emmy read 12 books this week. How many books did Emmy read? Get ready? Yes, 12 books. Ooh, we have 3 questions today for our application problem. Well, so we won't get overwhelmed, let's take it one by one. We're going to answer the first question. Ready? How many fewer books did Julio read than Emmy? Ooh, I see a keyword right here. How many fewer? That's a big keyword. Remember, that means we're going to compare. So let's go ahead and draw a picture so that we can answer the first question and then we'll answer the rest, okay? So let's draw a tape diagram for Julio. I'm going to put a J for Julio. I draw, you draw. And draw the first part. It says he read 6 books this week. So, first remember we have to ask ourselves, who is the problem about? Get ready. Yeah, Julio and Emmy. So we do a J and an E. J for Julio, E for Emmy. And then we draw 2 tape diagrams of equal size, remember? Okay, now it says that now we have to input our data. It says Julio read 6 and Emmy read 12 books this week. So Julio, he read 6 books. So we're going to put a 6 in this part. But Emmy read 12. So that is Emmy's total. So Emmy has the extra tape because remember who gets the extra tape? The one who read more books. And who read more books? Emmy. So she read 12, he read 6. And remember, we drew 2 tapes of equal size, meaning they're the same size. So that means if this part of Julio's is 6, this one is going to be what number? Get ready. Yes, 6. Very good. And this is our missing part. So if we find out this, we can answer a question where it says how many fewer books did Julio read? So these are all the books. We can do a dotted circle right here. Remember, you're drawing with me. And those are how many fewer books Julio read. So we're missing a part. We have a total and a part. That means that we're going to add or subtract. Get ready? Yes, subtract. So that remember that when we subtract, we start with our biggest number, which is our total, and then we subtract the rest. But remember, when you subtract, start with your total. So let's start with our total and write a subtraction sentence. Ready? 12 minus 6 equals what, boys and girls? Get ready. Yes, 6. Good job. So we can already answer the first question, which is how many fewer books did Julio read than Emmy? So let's write. I write, you write. Okay? So we're going to write Julio read 6 fewer books than Emmy. Okay, go ahead and press pause at this time if you need more time writing your statement. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and answer the second question. Let's go back to the problem. and we're going to read and underline B. Pencil on B. Okay. It says, how many books did they read in all? So question B wants to know, how many books did they read together? So we know that Julio read 6 and we read 12. So instead of subtracting, we are going to, get ready, yes, add. So that means instead of, we're going to do 12, remember, I write, you write, plus 6. And only because let's put a B next to this number sentence. So we know this is for number sentence B and we won't get confused. And we'll put an A for this one because that was for question A and this is for question B. Question B wants to know how many books they read in all. So here they just want to know how many, if they come together, how many books do they have in all together? So 12 plus 6. What is 12 plus 6, boys and girls? Get ready. 18. Very good. So let's box our answer. And now we're going to write a statement for it. Ready? Okay, let's write. They read 18 books together. Ready? Press pause at this time if you need more time copying your statement. Okay, now let's go ahead and answer question C, our last question. Let's read and underline. How many more books does Julio have to read so that he has read one more book than Emmy? This is a little bit tricky, right? So it just says, how many more, which means we're comparing, books does Julio have to read so that he has read one more book than Emmy? Well, this, you already have it in your picture. If you look at your picture, boys and girls, of your tape diagram, we said that Julio read 6 fewer books, right? Well, in order for him to have the same amount as Emmy, he needs to read 6 more books so that he can read 12 like Emmy. But the question says he needs so that he has read one more book than Emmy. So since she read 12, he needs to read 13. So in other words, question C is asking what that instead of his total being 12, Julio's total is going to be 13. But what would be the missing part if he already read 6 so that he can get to 13? So all you do is subtract for question C. So let's go ahead and put a C here and we're going to write a number sentence for C. Ready? We're going to remember that when we subtract, we start with our total. We start with our biggest number, okay? So we're going to go 13 minus 6 equals, and what is 13 minus 6? I'm going to give you a few moments to think about it. Get ready. 7. Very good. So now we can write our statement. Ready? I write, you write. It says, Julio needs to read 7 more books to have read one more than Emmy. That was a lot of writing. So if you need some more time at this moment to copy the last statement, go ahead and press pause in the video and press play whenever you're ready to move on. Did we work our math muscles here? Okay. At this moment, you should be done with your problem of the day. And on the side, remember, you're going to use this as your whiteboard and you write lesson 13 to practice. Okay? And if you want, you could already just make sure that you write one and the problems that you're working on, don't write so big so that you have space to practice on more problems. Okay? Okay, let me get my whiteboard out. Okay, so today's learning goal before we start, boys and girls. So, our learning goal for today is that says I can add a pair of two-digit numbers when the ones digit has a sum greater than 10. Oh my goodness. I think we're so close to being second graders. So listen, all it says is you can add, which means we're going to plus. Again, we're going to practice doing plus. A pair means two sets, right? I mean, not two sets. Two numbers or pair, of two-digit numbers. So we're working with numbers that have tens and ones. When the ones digit, that means the ones place, is going to have a sum greater than 10. So that means that the ones place, if you add the pair of numbers and the ones place, it's going to have a sum that's greater, that's going to be more than 10. Okay? Sounds a little bit complicated, and you're like, Miss Gomez, what are you talking about? But let's find out, okay? You can do this. Okay, let's start with our first problem. And we're going to start practicing right away. Let me put it so that y'all can see. That glare follows me around everywhere. Okay, so let's write down our first problem. Ready? 19 plus 11 equals, ready? So, in our last lesson, we practiced, um, we practiced breaking apart, decomposing the smallest number. For this one, we're going to practice decomposing the number that's closest to the next 10. And what do I mean by the number that's closest to the next 10? Well, let's count by tens before we start to 100. Ready? We're counting by tens. Get ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So you see, those are all tens, boys and girls, because we're counting by tens. So the number that's closest to the next 10, we're going to break it apart. So look, for example, let's look at our first problem. 19 plus 11. Which one's closer to our next 10? So let's think about it. Well, the next 10 here would be 20, and 19 needs how many more to get to 20? Get ready? Yeah, just one more. Look at 11. The next 10 would be 22. That sounded like 22, right? But that's not a 10. The next 10 would be 20. But who's closer to 20? 11 or 19? Get ready? Yeah, 19. So that means that we are going to decompose 11 because we're going to borrow from 11. So we said that 19 needs how many more boys and girls to get to 20? Get ready? Yeah, 1. Because remember, we can't just give 1 to 19. It needs to come from somewhere in our problem. So if we already borrowed 1 from 11, what would be the other part that makes 11? So 1 and what number makes 11? Get ready? 10, right? Similar to yesterday's problem. 10 and 1 make 11. So Now we're going to add with using our two number sentences. So these are the two number sentences. Circle them with me. Ready? So we're going to write 19 plus 1 equals what, boys and girls? Get ready? Yeah, we said 20. So we write 20. Now we just have to add our leftover parts, just like yesterday, okay? So what are our leftover parts? Get ready. Yeah, our leftover parts are 20, and we can't forget about our 10 over here, okay? So that's our next number sentence. 20 plus 10 more is what number, boys and girls? Get ready. Yes, 30. And this is our answer, so make sure you box it and you write it with your number sentence. Now let's read the number sentence starting with 19. Get ready? 19 plus 11 equals 30. Very good. Let's practice another one. Ready? You, I'm going to erase. You guys write the number. Here's our next one. Ready? 59 plus 11. Okay. Well, here, all we're going to do is the same thing. We're going to break apart the number that can get us the our number that's closer to the next 10. So for example here, we said, what's the next 10 for 59? 50 or 60? Get ready? 60, right? Because we can't go backwards, boys and girls. We're going forward. So 60 would be the next 10 for 59. And what would be the next 10 for 11, did we say? Get ready? 20, right? So which one's closer to their next 10? Get ready? 59. Very good. So 59 needs how many more to get to 60, boys and girls? Get ready? Yeah, just one more. So we're going to borrow that 1 from 11 again. So everybody break apart 11 and write a 1. I'm going to work it out two ways just so that you know. One, I'm going to draw a picture for it, and the other one, I'm going to do the two number sentences, just for those of you that, you know, can need to see it visually so that you're able to understand. So, and then 1 plus what other number did we say make 11? Get ready? 10. Very good. So let's write 10. And our first number sentence, circle the numbers that we're going to add first. And we said 59 plus 1 because that's the one we're going to write. Ready? Write it. 59 plus 1 equals what number, boys and girls? Get ready? Yeah, 60. And now we're not done yet. We have to add our leftover parts. What are our leftover parts, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 60 and 10. Remember, we cannot forget. So that's going to be our next number sentence. Let's write it. 60 plus 10 more equals what number, boys and girls? Get ready? 70. Very good. And we box this number because that is our answer. See? Okay. Now, if you're still a little bit confused, or make sure that your number sentences make sense, because some of your work, I saw your number sentences. Your answer is correct, but your number sentences, boys and girls, need to make sense of the problem. So if you're adding 59 and 1, you write it in your first number sentence, and then whatever you have here, you still need to add to your next part. Have to remember that once you break apart this number, it does not exist anymore. So you cannot use it. Why? Because you already broke it apart into parts. You decomposed it. So this number does not exist when you break it apart. So this would be your second number sentence would be your leftover parts, which would be your total here plus your other part that you have not used. Okay, and that is your second number sentence. Okay, I know it's a little bit tricky to work this out, but we'll get it. Now I'm gonna work out the problem using pictures, just so that some of you can see. And if you want to use pictures to show your work, that is fine too. So to start out this problem, we're gonna draw 59. How many tens and ones for 59, boys and girls? Okay, ready? Yeah, 5 tens, 9 ones. So let's draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have to draw 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. And we're adding how many, boys and girls? 11. So how many tens and ones in 11? Get ready. Yeah, 1, 10, 1, 1. So 1, 10, 1, 1. If we add our picture together, well, here I see that I have 9 ones and 1 1. So 9 plus 1 is 10. So this right here makes another 10. So now we just have tens. Let's see if it matches our answer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens. So 7 tens is the same as what number, boys and girls? Get ready? Yeah, 70. So matches. So you see, you can work it out both ways. Picture or decomposing. Show your work the best way you know how to do it. Okay, ready? Let's practice another problem. We're gonna erase. Well, I'm gonna erase you off. We'll make space for the next problem. Okay. Our next problem is going to be 59 again plus 21 this time. Go ahead and write it. Okay, we're going to break apart a number based on who's closer to the next 10, right? But we don't break apart the one that's closer to the next 10. We borrow from the other number to get it to the next 10. So we said 59 needs one more to get to 60, right? 21's next 10 would be 30. But who's closer to the next 10? 59 or 21? Get ready? Yeah, 59, right? Because it only needs one more to get to 60, which is the next 10. So that means we're going to borrow that one from 21. That means we're going to break apart 21. So we're going to, for sure, we know that one of the parts has to be a 1 because 59 needs 1 to get to 60. So 1 plus what number gives us 21? Well, yeah, since we took away the 1, we know that there's 2 tens left, so it's 20. So 1 plus 20 gives you 21. Now let's add our parts. So we're going to circle 59 and 1. And that's going to be your first number sentence. Ready? 59 plus 1 equals what number, boys and girls? Get ready? Yeah, 60. And then we're not done yet. We have to add our leftover parts. And remember, Miss Gomez says this number does not exist anymore because you already broke it apart. So what numbers or your leftover parts? Get ready. Yeah, 60 and 20. So those are the numbers you're going to add. 60 plus 20. And what is 60 plus 20 more, boys and girls? Get ready. Yeah, 80. That's the number we box. Okay, now let's work it out using pictures. So again, how many tens and ones in 59? Get ready. Yeah, 5 tens, 9 ones. Let's draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many are we adding? Get ready. Yeah, 21. So how many tens and ones in 21? Get ready. Okay, very good. 2 tens, 1 1. Let's draw it. 1, 2, and 1. Now, here I can automatically see again that we have 9 ones and 1 1. Well, 9 plus 1 makes a 10. Yes. So you can circle this together. And now you just have all tens. So let's count our tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8 tens is the same as what number, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 80. So you get the same answer. So 59 plus 21 equals 80. If at any time you need some time, go ahead and press pause on the video and press play when you're ready to move on. Okay, ready? Now we're gonna work on we're gonna practice our last problem, right? Because we still have to work on more problems. So let's practice on our last problem together. So our next one is gonna be 37 plus 46. Ooh, big numbers. But we can do this. We got this. Okay? Ready? So next 10. Well, what would be the next 10 for 37? Get ready? Yeah, 40. And the next 10 for 46? Get ready? 50. And who's closer to the next 10? Well, let's check. 37 needs 3 to get to 40, and 46 needs 4 to get to 50. So who needs less? Ready? Yeah, 37 only needs 3. So that means we're going to borrow 3 from the number next to it. So we're going to break apart 46, and we're going to put 3 here for sure, because that's how many 37 needs to get to 40. So that means that if we took out 3 from 46, what plus 3 make 46? Yes. So it'll be 43. So let's add our numbers. Ready? So 3, we're going to add 37 and 3. So we're going to circle those two numbers, and we're going to write the sentence. Ready? 37 plus 3 equals what number, boys and girls? Get ready. Yeah, we said we're getting to 40. Now we're going to add our leftover parts. And remember, when you break it apart, this number does not exist anymore. And our leftover parts would be 40 and 43. So 40 plus 43 equals what number, boys and girls? Get ready. Yeah, 83. And I know, this would be our answer. And this would be a little bit more complicated, and some of you may be like, Miss Gomez, what are you doing? But if you cannot break it apart based on going to your next 10, break it apart the easiest way for you. If instead you want to break apart 46 into 40 and 6, as long as you're adding the parts correctly, you will get to the same answer. Okay? So let's draw it in a picture so that we can better understand. Ready? So 37 has how many tens and ones? Get ready? Yeah, 3 tens, let's draw them, and 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many tens and ones does 46 have? Get ready? 4 tens, 6 ones. Let's draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see if we can make a tens an extra 10 with our ones. So here we have 7 tens and 6 ones. So 7 needs 3 more to make the next 10. So we're going to borrow these 3, circle them, and put them together. Now, this is an extra 10, and these ones we have left over. We cannot make an extra 10 with 3 ones, because they're not 10. So let's count our tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 tens and 1, 2, 3 leftover ones. So did we come up with the same answer? Yes, we did. So it's 83. And like I tell you, you work it out what's best for you. If pictures is better for you, show your work in pictures. If decomposing, you get it, then decompose the number. Okay? Let's go to our problems then. So I'm going to erase this. Make sure you turn to your problem set. And I'm going to do 2 problems with y'all, just for an example, and then y'all can do the rest on your own. So remember, you start with your headings. Make sure you write name, date, and goal. So start writing your name, date, and goal. And our goal, 85% or higher on Endemol. Press pause if you need more time to write your goal at this time. Okay, so let's start with the first problem. 79 plus 12. If thinking about making the next 10 is too difficult for you, and you just want to break it apart the regular way, then like I tell you, that's fine. So let's see. We're going to break apart 12 into 10s and 1s. So let's break it apart into 10 and 2. Now let's add our parts. So we're going to add 79 and 10. Circle those 2 numbers, just so you know you already used it. And then write your first numbers in. 79 plus 10 more. There, you know that you have to count by tens. So 79 plus 10 more is what, boys and girls? Get ready? Yes, 89. Now we have to add our leftover parts. We cannot forget. So 89 plus 2, right? That's going to be your second number in it. So 89 plus 2 more equals what number, boys and girls? Well, let's count on. You can put 2 dots at the bottom and get 89 going. 89, 90, 91. So what is our answer, boys and girls? Get ready. 91. Very good. So make sure you box it and you write it on the line. Don't forget to write it on the line. Ready? Now I'm going to show you this one in pictures for those of you that want to use pictures instead. So 59 has how many tens and ones? Get ready? 5 tens. Draw it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 9 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 32 has how many tens and ones, boys and girls? Get ready. Yeah, 3 tens, draw it with me, and 2 ones. Now let's see if we can make another 10. We have 9 ones, and we know that 9 plus 1 make another 10. So let's circle these. And now let's count our tens. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tens, and how many ones, boys and girls? Get ready? Yeah, just one. So 59 plus 32 equals what, boys and girls? Get ready? 91. Very good. So our answer was 91 for both of them. So there you go. Make sure you work it out the best way that works for you, the best way that you can show your work and get it right. Okay? And after that, also make sure to finish your exit ticket, name, date, and goal in your heading, and make sure you show your work. It's going to see how you got to your answer. Okay? And that is it for today. Bye.